grateful that the sun's shining today. I appreciate everything that you have done in the past for Chemoflage. It's so appreciated, not only by me, but by those that you really will never meet and see. And the support that I've had from the community has been overwhelming, truly. When I think about when I started Chemoflage in 2006, and I started this program with $1,000 that was given to me from Yoplait Champion Award that I had gotten. And to think that at this point we've seen over 600 women, and it's good and bad. It's a good thing that the program is growing. It's sad so many people are ill, but on the other hand, I'm so delighted that I can give them some hope and some help. And I really am very grateful for good things that continue to happen to Chemoflage. This is our latest venture, is to come to this beautiful cancer wellness community. I think I have probably pulled everyone in this room down to show them. I'm so proud of the room that we have here each month. And to have another location in the Atlanta area is so fabulous because, first of all, everyone can't always go on the date that I have at Nordstrom's. That's my flagship place, is Nordstrom's. And it's great to have 2.5 weeks later to be able to offer them another location if they cannot come because of their chemo. So this wellness community is opened up for all cancer patients. You do not have to be a patient with a doctor at this hospital to get the help that you need. And in the back, I hope that you will, before you leave, will take notice of the little trifold that I have there. There are some calendar brochures, not brochures, but calendars of all the activities that this wonderful place offers, from art therapy to having support groups, and of course embracing Chemoflage as well. So it's something really to look at and to let everyone be aware of it, because everything is free here. All you have to do is be a cancer patient or a spouse or a family member of a cancer patient that needs help in some direction. So I'm welcoming you today in honor of this wonderful place. I thank Carolyn Helmer, who is the director here. I've known Carolyn a long time, and when I called and said, you know, is it possible to have a Chemoflage program in your area at your new facility, her answer was overwhelmingly yes, we'd love to have you. So it's really a wonderful thing. And ladies, for your information, I leave Monday. I'm going to Houston if the weather permits. And we have 12 patients signed up for my Houston meeting, and that is pretty incredible. I really, to be able to say that you have, I mean, I could dance on this table, but you probably wouldn't want to be able to give this program to another area and not be in that town, but I have some cheerleaders there that have really opened the doors and their hearts, and there's a young woman that is a breast cancer survivor that works at MD Anderson as a volunteer once a week, and also Susan G. Coleman once a week. And she's been one of my head cheerleaders there. And in September, I have been asked to participate in a big 2-day cancer symposium thing in Houston at MD Anderson. So my big toe is in the front door. So I'm really delighted to be able to offer this program 4 times a year to the women that need this help in Houston. So without going on too much, because I can be long-winded, I would just like to introduce to you some of the special people that are in this room today. Probably the most special person is not here today. really baked out. So it's my husband, and he's the most special because Chemoflage would not be Chemoflage if it had not been for the support that I have from my husband. He's the one that filled out all those papers, and I'm not kidding when I tell you it's a volume of papers like this to become a 501c3, and he has been certainly my support in all of my ventures. And the best thing is he's kept me out of the red. Being a CPA, he better. The next person I would like to recognize, and I want her to stand, is Claudia. I'm not going to cry, but I do have another heart and a right hand. And that's Claudia. We met in an exercise class because of Claire Baldwin. Come on, Claire. Stand up, Claire. One day, for those who don't know this, I try to exercise on a regular basis, and Claire also. And we, you know, Claire and I, it's like another sister because Claire's mother knew me before I was born, and Claire and I would see each other and exercise all the time. And you know, when I go, I'm very focused on doing my thing and getting out of there. Well, one day, Claudia was in the class, and Claire wasn't there, and she, like the next week, she says, well, where were you? I missed you last week. And Claire says, well, I was helping Cookie with her program, Chemoflage. Well, what is that? So she told her, and Claudia says, you know, I'm looking for something to do. Claudia is also a breast cancer survivor, 2-time breast cancer survivor. And at that time, 1-time breast cancer survivor because she had a reoccurrence about 4 years ago. So Claudia had called me, and it's been a marriage. And we just get along so well, and she does things that I don't know how to do, like the computer. And the best thing is that because of Claudia's experience with the type of breast cancer surgery she had, was so different from what I had, that for patients that are, breast cancer patients that are doing one or the other, things that I can't answer for them, she can. So it's a wonderful union, and I thank you so much for everything that you do. I know you always say that with your accent, and I love it. So the next person I'd like to introduce you to, if you don't know, is Ann Hucks. And would you please stand? Ann and I have known each other probably about 18 years, 18, 20 years, but who's counting? And Ann has taken Chemoflage to another level, ladies. When we had our event this past year, and you know we have one every other year, she just was fabulous in organizing our event and really having a lot of money donated to Chemoflage. And we've given her a title. She's now my marketing director. And Ann is going with me to Houston. So it's very, and she insisted that I concentrate only on the meeting and she'll concentrate on everything else. And it's fabulous because I can't concentrate on the meeting. I don't have to worry about getting a cab or making dinner reservations. I have an assistant. And Claudia's the assistant in Atlanta, and this is my traveling buddy. So there are a couple of other people in the room that I would like to, for you to know who they are, and I will start with our Nordstroms. We have, you know, we have a few people missing the Nordstroms. We sure do. Yes, but we have Carol. Would you stand up? Carol does our relaxation and visualization and our Nordstroms meeting. I know our nutritionist is out ill today, and our social worker is out ill today, and our nutritionist is a new mom, and she probably has a hard time getting here. She lives in Canton. So those are our 3 regular helpers that help make Chemoflage so great at Nordstrom store. Now in Piedmont, where's Tallulah? I saw her. Oh, no, Tallulah. Okay, I knew I saw you. Tallulah helps us here with our relaxation and visualization segment of our program. And Jackie Lawrence is our social worker that helps talking about chemo, brain, and depression to our patients. And Shayna is our oncology nutritionist, and she helps us. So that's our people that help make this so successful. And then I would like to, for all the ladies in waiting, which is a nice group here today, these ladies had a fundraiser last year that raised $20,000 for Chemoflage. I would like for you all to stand up, please. Two other people I would like to introduce. One is a very good friend, Janet Beebe, if you'll just stand up. Janet and I worked together many years ago under a foundation, and then I left the foundation to start Chemoflage, and she got the courage to leave the foundation and start her own nonprofit foundation. Janet lives in Peachtree City, and she has the Breast Cancer Survivors Network. It's also a 501c3 nonprofit foundation. She does amazing things for women all over the state of Georgia, but mostly in that area. Janet heads up about 40 support groups across the state. How many closets do you have? 9 closets, ladies. These closets, and I supply her when people donate their wigs, when they're through with their wigs and they donate them to me, I send them right to Janet, because Janet gives the underserved wigs. She is certified to do prosthesis, and she gets new prosthesis and new bras to give to women that cannot afford to purchase them. So hats off to you. And Janet's having a fundraiser. Your walk. March. Breast Cancer One-Day Walk. It's a one-day walk. So if anybody wants any more information about the one-day walk, please call or speak to Janet before you leave. Thank you. Oh, and the ribbons. She brought little pink ribbons for everyone. They're over there. Are they on the table as you leave? Also, as you leave, ladies, there is a lovely garden, a pink garden in a basket underneath this little area in a basket, and I want you to be sure and take one. That was donated from Dunwoody Bakery, and also, and they're very good. That's a little gift when you leave. Also, if you will look in your menu, this is a menu today, and also at the bottom, we want special thanks to Nancy, our chef, and Nancy's going to talk to us in a little bit. And Nancy has just written a beautiful book, so she'll tell us a little bit about that too. Of course, we couldn't be here without Carolyn Helmer. Carolyn is the director of this wonderful facility, and I'll let her speak in just a moment. And I wanted to also thank Noteworthy Designs with our invitations. So with further ado, I would like to turn the program over to you.